Hey, it's Mathew Georghiou. I'm here with one of my keyboards. And why am I here with a keyboard? Well, I want to talk about productivity. You know how companies, and in fact, entire governments, entire nations, often talk about productivity and improving the productivity of the workforce and increasing GDP and the economy and all these things. And there's always this talk about these fancy initiatives, expensive, time-consuming, all these crazy things. And if you really think about it, what's one thing that a nation could do, or you yourself can do for yourself, that will skyrocket your productivity? Well, in many jobs, in many cases, it's this thing right here. It's to learn how to type. That's right, or sometimes called keyboarding nowadays. Imagine if everybody who used a device, which is pretty well everybody, even though, doing social media at home, whatever it is, if everybody could type. Imagine how much that would increase the productivity of an entire community, a city, an entire nation. Just this thing, all this fancy ideas of innovation, all this other stuff, forget about that. Just learn how to type. I spent many years in school, like many people did, including 6 years in university studying engineering and math, most complex subjects you can think about. And you know what? The number one most useful course I've ever taken in my life was grade 10 typing, where I learned how to type on this thing. The one I learned on was actually an old manual typewriter, if you can believe it, but that's what I learned. So just learn how to type. Forget about all this fancy stuff, crazy initiatives, innovation talk. Just learn how to type. Teach people. If you don't believe me, look over there or look over there. Take a look at your coworker or your husband or wife or friend who's typing away trying to respond to an email, and watch them hunt and peck and watch how long it takes them to respond to a simple email or move something in a spreadsheet or whatever it is. Just look at that and imagine how unproductive most people are working with technology. And learning this thing can be very easy. And there's lots of tools online available to help you either learn how to type for the first time or increase your productivity. Lots of free typing programs as well. Some are paid. My team and I actually believe in this so much, we actually built our own typing programs called goCapeBreton.com. goCapeBreton.com. Some people love it. Some people don't necessarily love our program, and the reason is it's because it's very different than other typing programs. It actually has a theme similar to Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, where you're actually taking through a story narrative. Where you're a knight in the realm and there's a wizard that trains you through drills and you do combat and play games. So it's a very unique type of program. Some people love it. Some people, they'd rather just have the vanilla old plain typing. But in any event, find some typing program, whether it's goCapeBreton.com or any other typing program, and level up your typing skills, and you'll level up your productivity as well. I'm Mathew Georghiou.